Anton and Skittle, apparently.
Who's showed up
So it's Thoughtful Thursday. Tell your friends, isn't it? Because it's the end of September, so there you go. That's the whole month gone. There's something to think about. Whoosh, just like that. So yes, Mercury is definitely retrograde. Apparently things are working because I've just received notification from the Tube of You, and I think we're on the Book of Fate.
Yes, I see us now.
Yes, apparently it worketh. We were beginning to think it wasn't going to because it was like doing its Mercury retrograde.
It has been a wild, wild month.
Every plan we make has been altered so far.
That's what
including the plans that we had for last night.
Yes.
And including the plans we had for
rock shopping.
actually sleeping this morning. We were rudely awakened several hours early by a delivery.
That was supposed to come between 12 and 4.
But no, apparently not. And it doesn't matter that we confirmed this ages ago. And we've been waiting a month for this. And we confirmed it by telephone, via email, and via text, all of which had been confirmed. And lo and behold, in the wee hours, well, not the wee hours exactly.
Well, for
it was
us,
actually
because
late.
we're second shifters.
was
Anyway.
actually light, you know.
It was daylight.
It wasn't exactly the crack of dawn, but I mean, by the same token, it was
12 or 4.
Exactly. It was missed the slot by about half a day.
But now, of course, if we wanted to go rock shopping today, they would have come after 4.
Now maybe 5:30. that's
craziness.
So what are you going to do?
Good morning, everybody.
So we've juggled everything round, and now our adventure's going to begin over the weekend, isn't it? We're just going to try and do that.
We'll just.
I don't know what's going on with Skittle.
What's going on with Skittle? She's being cuddly, snuggling.
This isn't like her.
She doesn't like this table, so I'm holding her.
Oh well, we'll just change the table for you then. It's because there's nowhere to like walk and climb up there. It's too small.
It's too small and round, and it's got a cover on it.
It's too small and round. I'm too short and round. That's my thing.
She's big and round, round, round. She's big and round.
No, stop it.
So,
well, some people are watching this now. If you're watching this on the Tube, you say hi, so I know the damn thing's working.
We didn't get to do our live last night. Sorry about that.
No, I got shot.
It's all good. But I did manage to post the tarot scopes.
Oh, well, there you go.
So if you want your sign's personal tarot scope, they are on the Facebook page. Hi, Pam.
A little later on today, they'll be on the website too. So if you can hang fire till,
believe it or not, it is the last day of September.
We'll get them up there. So they'll appear on the website at some stage today, and they'll be on your receipt if you're shopping in the store and have the points, the karma points. Then you get your.
If you have karma points, that comes out tonight. Yeah.
Kind of cool and trendy. Yes, and it's the end of quarter tonight for karma points.
Yeah.
So middle of Rocktober, we will have a karma points.
We will have a karma points night.
And we might have some juicy bits and pieces to show you because we're
going to go rock shopping this weekend.
And we've managed to accrue a few pennies to do this. We've been studiously stuffing stuff away. So yeah, we might go and spend a lot of money.
If they have things to buy. Because the last couple of times it's been really entertaining. Go with a list and they don't have things on the list.
No, we did it. We did sort of okay.
We did all right, yeah.
I'm trying to think the last time we went for a reasonable shop was about 6 months ago, wasn't it?
July, I thought.
Less than 6 months ago, then.
August, September? No, maybe it wasn't July. I don't know. I lose track of time. This year has been really weird, so I don't know.
I don't
remember. What our subject for Thoughtful Thursday is today is how to handle Mercury and the other 5 planets that are retrograde. So retrograde planets right now, today, are...
Too many.
You will. Mercury, obviously, is retrograde in Libra.
Don't we know it?
The moon's node is retrograde in Sagittarius.
The moon, I can't even say that. Moon's node.
The moon's node, the node.
Which node?
Well, north and south node are...
Both. Okay.
So, north node is retrograde in Gemini and south node is retrograde in Sagittarius. Because they do things as a couple. Yeah. So north node is in Gemini.
Okay.
Retrograde. South node is in Sagittarius retrograde.
All right. I don't know much about nodes.
Pluto is in Capricorn retrograde. Saturn is in Aquarius. Jupiter is in Aquarius, retrograde. Neptune is in Pisces, retrograde. So that's 6 heavenly bodies. Right?
Sounds like Aquarius is having a run for their money here.
Saturn-ruled people are Aquarius and Capricorn. And then if you count the asteroids, which I do not, Chiron is also retrograde.
I don't think you can count the asteroids.
Good morning, Savannah.
I know the chances of navigating an asteroid field are very slim.
So people always ask, what does retrograde mean?
What does retrograde mean?
It means that from our vantage point,
Yes.
from our vantage point, those heavenly bodies appear to be going backwards. Now, they're not actually changing their orbit,
Right.
but from where we are and the movement of things, they appear to be going backwards. So then people say, well, what difference does that make? And I think what I like to do is make the analogy of going somewhere in a car, right? So if you say, this is where I am now, and this is where I'd like to get to, right? And you start your journey, and you get to like mile marker 80 on the thruway, right? So you're headed towards the next exit. You've gotten 20 miles from the exit, you're at mile marker 80, and then you have to go in reverse.
Why? You can't reverse on the thruway. That's
well,
bad.
Okay, well, you're going to. So you started out at this place, and you've driven along until this certain marker, right? But now, everything is all messed up, and you have to go all the way back to mile marker 60. So you didn't have to go back to where you began, but you have to go back like midway on the trip. And then everything that you had seen before, from between mile marker 60 and mile marker 80, you're going to see again.
So it's a bit like Groundhog Day.
So you've seen it 3 times, right? You saw it when you drove past it the first time and you made your assessment. You saw it when you backed up past it and you made your assessment or reassessed it. And now you're driving back past it again once the planets go direct. So right now, you're in the mode of going back to take another look. And then when the planets go direct, you'll be able to reassess what's happening and reach your goal. And then we look at what planets are doing this, right? So Mercury is short distance travel. Har har, are we surprised that our trip got messed around? Mercury is short distance travel. It's communication. And it can also be interaction with siblings, but that's like a lesser kind of thing. Mercury is the ruler of Gemini. And this time, Mercury is...
mercurial.
They are very mercurial. And this time, it also rules Virgo. They're very mercurial too. But this time, Mercury is retrograde in Libra. And Libra is about fairness and balance. So you may find yourself communicating or working towards fairness and justice and balance. All right. Now, the moon's nodes. The nodes are about parenting. The north node is mothering. The south node is fathering. So both of these energies are kind of stalled or moving backwards, meaning it may be difficult to feel nurtured or motivated by rules. Right? Because parents usually give you guidance or rules and parameters. So your parameters and your guidance might be might be restricted or unavailable. Pluto is the planet of regeneration. And some people call it the destroyer creator. So what is it in your life that needs to be broken down and reconstructed?
Dismantled and put back together correctly.
And that's what Pluto's asking. And Pluto is in Capricorn, so it may very well have to do with something connected to your finances or work or career. It may very well have to do with something that is private, personal, or has to do with surgeries or secrets. And it may have to do with something, again, with dominance or something that you have power or control over. Saturn is retrograde in Aquarius. So Aquarius is the humanitarian. And you might see a lot of things because we're officially entered into the age of Aquarius. You might see a lot of things going on worldwide, humanitarian things like the vaccine or global warming, climate change, things like,
trying to take care of humanity.
People, humanitarian issues, immigration, financial things that are also brought on by Pluto, because Pluto's in Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. The other thing Saturn does is awaken us to our karmic lessons. And it's also the planet that says, sit right down here, you're going to listen, and lesson will be repeated until learned. So we could see this as an opportunity. Jupiter is also retrograde in Aquarius. So these humanitarian issues that were being expanded upon may have been restricted a little bit by this going backwards and redoing it. Right? We're redoing it. But Jupiter is also known as the great benefic, or the great benefactor. So whatever it is that Jupiter's making you reassess may very well work out for the better for you.
Speaking of Mercury retrogrades and all that, I think maybe, is anybody seeing this on the Tube of You? Because I'm not convinced it's working. If you are watching on the Tube of You, would you just say hello or something like that, so I know?
We think we're only on Facebook? Oh dear.
Well, I see something, but I'm not seeing any people, so maybe the whole notification thing has gone just...
Okay.
Which is interesting.
And the last planet that we're going to talk about is Uranus. And
can you say that?
Uranus is retrograde in Taurus. Now, this is the planet that is the modern ruler of Aquarius. So again, we may see things that have to do with humanitarian issues here. But Uranus and Saturn have very different energy. Uranus is chaos, panic, and disorder. My work here is done. And Uranus actually seems to take care of earthly chaos, like storms and earthquakes and fires and things like that.
Natural disasters.
So we may be reassessing how we take care of that, how we have early warning for that, reassessing how to mobilize people, how to care for people. So there's a lot of things going on that affect us directly, like the inner planets, but there are also a lot of things that affect planetary energies right now.
It's interesting. Can I just interject? Just before you got rudely awakened, and I was in the throes of waking up. I like to just check, like Apple News and what's happening, all that kind of stuff. So I was reading this article all about now they're having to think about preparing New York, Manhattan, for flood defenses. Because of all the water where it's going and that from the last storm did a number. It really, really did. Yeah. So I think they're starting to realise we've got a problem.
We may have beachfront property after the day after tomorrow.
And that was not a particularly strong hurricane that actually hit New York this last one.
The ground is already saturated. Battery Park is
but the problem is the sea level's higher, and and you need only a tiny storm surge to flood the subways entirely.
Well, even our neighbors
MTA
were
was shut
learning
down.
about water table.
Yeah, well,
Our neighbor just decided that he was going to dam the stream and make a lake out in back of his house.
he's now got a lake in his house.
He's now got a lake in his front yard.
Oops. Oh well, you got to learn, or don't. You know.
Nature is not.
Nature is a cruel mother sometimes.
Nature
let me tell you.
doesn't ignore stupidity.
But this is not karma, though. It is karma, but it's not. There's no retribution here. It is simple cause and effect, isn't it?
Well, what is the rule of karma?
Exactly.
Everything has an equal and opposite reaction.
So to speak, and everything has a consequence. Everything has a consequence, I think, is the thing. So, I mean...
we've been dumping garbage in the ocean now for 40, 50 years.
We've been pooping where we sleep. We've been doing that. We say, oh, look at this, it's just animals. They poop where they sleep. Hang on a minute. There is no planet B.
Yeah, let's just look for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Just saying.
The last astrological thing I'll talk about, because I promised people yesterday I would talk about astrology, is something called mutual reception, and where Mars and Venus are wearing each other's clothes. So you may be more aggressive than usual in your quest for justice, because Mars is in Libra, wearing Venus's clothes, and you may be more inclined to
be confrontational in your way to resolve an argument?
Yes.
If that makes any sense.
And you may be more vengeful than you normally are, or hold a grudge, because Venus is wearing Mars's clothes.
So you could thoroughly get your butt in your hands, couldn't you?
Yeah.
At this point.
It might be interesting. So I'm going to say for the next couple of weeks until the middle of October, the 18th, 20th or so, you may want, as these things are processing, you may want to really go within, reassess, and process rather than say something you might regret.
However, there is that propensity with the astrological energies as they are. I'm not convinced anybody who's watching this on the tube review.
Well, we're about to pull card of the day.
So, yeah, there may be this propensity with the energies as the way they are, that normally we say, like, apply like the 10-second rule, just process that, don't react, respond.
No, it's counter.
But now you may get into where you just like play that video over and over and over in your head, and you amplify the energies, and you get really wound up internally and want to just let them have it with both barrels. So it's a tricky situation astrologically at the moment. Yeah. So
it's a very, very much reflective kind of thing.
Try to be kind.
As
I
above,
think
so below.
That is the important thing. If there's one takeaway here, try to be kind. Expect things to be completely effed up beyond all recognition, if
and
you will.
And you just work to redo it, right? Okay. So our plan the other day, we were told, I had an appointment, we were told it would take 30 to 40 minutes. It took 4.5 hours, so we couldn't leave for rock shopping. So we tried to reschedule, but they didn't have any appointments till next week, so we rescheduled for then. Mm-hmm. Then the hotel that we stay in the night before didn't have rooms, so we had to book a different hotel. There's just all these things, and you just have to take them a piece at a time and take care of it. Our
plans for last night got scuppered. Our plans for this morning and the thing that we've organised our day around.
All right.
We what?
Michelle says, I can see you on YouTube, and Aaron says, you just can't see us, but we can see you on YouTube.
Oh, I can't see you. So maybe you're chatting to us. All right, look, I'm just going to refresh my screen.
They're probably trying to tell you.
Maybe this is just weird. Maybe it's I'm seeing weird stuff. Oh, hell
there you are. Look at that.
All right. Well, thank you. I do see you now. So, yes. Hello, Erin. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Shana. It works. The notification seems delayed.
It's, again, Mercury retrograde. Mercury also
couldn't see a damn thing.
Mercury rules computers, and Uranus rules the age of computers. Oh. So this is really not a good time to buy a new computer or try to set up something, like a new program on your computer. Really bad idea.
How hard can it be? I will tell you now. We have this was some time ago, so it's a good time for me to revisit this. Our phone system is supposed to send an email when we get a voicemail, yeah, and it sends it as an attachment. So I just checked out the notify address, which we have a special notify address at an email thing, which goes to a number of different emails. It's like one thing that goes like, so it's like let as many people know as possible. Well, the people that need to know. So at least somebody can deal with it if it's particularly important. For whatever reason, that's not working on the phone system. I just checked the address out. And the address, the notification address, actually works. It went everywhere it was supposed to go. But for whatever reason, the phone system just doesn't want to talk to anybody at the moment, which is kind of cool for a phone system when you think about it.
I'm going to really try to be mellow and not stressed.
It was
all right.
No point.
Hi, Lynn.
There's no
and
point.
Savannah says, oh, yeah, my car battery is currently dead, waiting for a jump.
Oh, this is working now. I see people actually joining us and stuff. It took forever to go online this morning as well. So just there you go. It's just whatever. What can you do?
All right, card of the day.
Is this it?
Drum roll, please.
Dun, dun, dun. Expect things to happen quickly. Expect the unexpected, I think, would be the way that's going on. However, there's a really good omen on this. I love the house on the hill with the river running past. So this could be actually really positive resolutions and positive change, but expect it to come at you like a tidal bloody wave. You know, this is like, oh yes, so I need to make this. Oh crap, now it's all happening. It's like, whoa. That's my reading for today. So expect things to go, sluggish. Oh, wow, hang on a minute. It's all out of control sort of thing almost.
So depending on the cards around this is usually a card of action. Obviously, you can see there are no people on this card. There's 8 wands flying through the air. But the other meaning that I have for this card is haste. So to me, it's much like the rune Isa, right? You're looking through this wall of ice. Yeah, Lynn says, be careful what you ask for. Amber says, I woke up, showered, and shaved one side of my hair off. So I feel great.
Okay.
All right. Sounds interesting.
Just
Lynn says, be careful what you ask for. Yeah, so things that have been stalled are vibrating, waiting to move forward. But today may not be the best day to sign documents and, make things happen, unless it's taking care of old business. So what I'm going to tell you is haste does make waste. And you may be frustrated already, feeling like you can't get things moving. But if everything moves way out of control, that's not good either. So be still and be sure before you throw all your wands.
Think of this as the bottle of ketchup, yes? Be careful how you shake the bottle, because first a little comes out, then a lot'll.
Yeah.
So just, watch how much impetus you're putting behind something, because all of a sudden you might get full bloody force of it straight in your face. So, but it's a positive card. It's a positive card. This is not a negative card in my mind, but controlling it might be difficult.
Yes.
That's the thing to remember. Controlling it might be difficult. So which way up did this go?
It goes like this.
Yep. Got it.
All right, folks.
That's us. Because now we've got to they say no plan survives contact with the enemy. We now have to rework our... Well, they do say that. It wasn't my saying.
We have to rework our schedule that we've already reworked again.
Again.
But it'll all be okay.
It's all good. What? No, I won't tempt it. Yes. So we'll go reevaluate, reassess, replan, readjust.
Mind the moving parts.
Yes. Keep hands and feet clear of moving wheels. Yes, that could be the case. So Just be thrilled with today. It's a day for rapid results. Just be mindful. You might get more than you bargained for right now. So hang on to your hat and try and keep it all together. And if we can give you that cautionary tale, if you guys haven't seen all of this, please do scroll back, because it's really, really what Lisa said about the astrological energies. It's super
It's worth
important.
listening to and reminding yourself that you're not going insane these next 20 days or so.
Well, you might be, but there is also possibly a reason for that too. But yeah.
Well, forewarned is forearmed.
Indeed.
So if you know where something is coming from, it's easier to take care of it.
Well, yeah, if you have an explanation for something, it's easier to go, oh, that's it. All right, well, I can just breathe a bit here rather than just get super frustrated and continue to bash your head against the wall, you know? The reef is great when you stop. It really is. So listen, thank you so much. And in a world where you can be anything,
be kind.
It's so important because the astrological energies are not conducive,
right
not conducive to peace and harmony at this juncture in time. So try to be kind and try not to, start World War III or get drawn into it. Just be that little mindful. Find higher ground, morally, spiritually, physically, because everything's flooded right now. Yeah, not good. Anyway, moving on.
Have a great day. Have a great day.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Yes.